All right, yo, what up? This is y'all shook up. Just gonna show the new subclassing Big Bone Dizzy Swing Warden, boned in, big boned in, because this is no joke. I don't know what to call it, but it's a big bone and it hits you hard. um, Before we get into that, thank you for letting me use your house. And definitely appreciate it. He's a goat. Also, thank you everybody else for the support. I'm so close to 2K subs. I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, I say it every time, but it's real. I definitely appreciate you guys. So now I'm gonna try to take my time. Now I'm gonna show you the combo over here. After we get in the build, I'm gonna show you what to use. Right now, I can show you my stats, like my back bar, like buffs and stuff like this. So you know, you got quite a bit of what do you call it, resistance. 35, 34, 21. You could change critical resistance. I don't find a problem surviving. Front bar is nasty too. I mean, you really have a strong front bar. So and it only goes up more. That 9,000 actually sits at 10,000 with the passive. It actually goes up to like 12,000. I just gotta unlock the thing. So this build is pretty nice. This thing hits hard. So we'll get into the sets. It's gonna be quick because you guys already know this. Oh yeah, for the Monostone, I'm running the Lady. You could switch it out. I mean, you really are tanky even without this, but I like to use it instead of Blood Spawn. Also, I'm using Bewitched Sugar Skulls, right? So Oak Fathers. This is just bread and butter, man. This thing, you literally without Balords, you're like was it like 14k end pen or 14k penetration? I mean, this thing makes you hit for like 7k weapon damage. It's pretty damn strong, right? So that's how I run it right there. Sharpened, get that end pin, and then you get increased weapon and spell damage right there for you. And then you got Sword of Retro Vitality, defending. Then we got Impin with the shield tri-stat. Balorgs, medium. You don't have to run a medium head. You go run a heavy. I just didn't have the piece. Impin, multi-chat. One piece trainee, reinforced, health. This thing is clutch right here. Balorgs, I have a heavy on the shoulder, so that's what I run. Reinforced, stamina, glyph. Stamina glyph, Impin, medium, wretched. Hands, heavy. I know it doesn't make any sense, but this is what I got. Impin, multi-chain. And this still works. Legs, heavy, multi-chain, Impin. Feet, multi-chain, Impin, light. Right? Necklace, Oak Fathers, Swift, 174 weapon, magic recovery. Markin, Ring of Majesty. I love this mythic. It's goated. 174, 10 recovery. Bloodthirsty just to get them when they're low. Multi-chat, recovery, and infuse to make that a little bit. You could probably go Swift, to be honest, but I kind of like this. So if you don't know what Oak Fathers does, I don't know where you're at, but there it is. Gains 449 off his penetration against enemies for each major buff. Active, gain 20 spell and damage. So you good. And then Wretched, if you don't know what that is, sorry, bucko. Pretty much while in combat, applying a major buff, debuff, while duration a target. So you get a lot of recovery, a lot of recovery. Now let's get into the skills. This is where it gets nasty. Okay, so fully buffed up, okay, and this is without being in, oh, hold on. My food just went out? This is without really being in, PvP zone. You're getting a 14k. This thing gets up to 16k. That gets up to about 14k, or even higher with the things like 15k. And this thing gets up to like almost 20k. And this is at 20k. Like the dealing 20k damage and then like 24 overtime. It gets nasty. All this hits this Dizzy Swing, Beetles, into Dawnbreaker. You could even use Northern Storm. It gets crazy, right? So we'll go over what I subclassed. I did the Gravelord one. Now, I don't have it fully, so you're still going to... Look how much more pin you're going to get. Look how much more pin. So, and then look, damage over time effects. It's just going to make your Dawnbreaker hit even harder. Like, you get When sacrifice a bone skeleton or spirit mender dies, the cost of your next sacrifice skeleton, it's literally dirt cheap. Increase your critical strike chance against enemies under 33% health by 20%. That's insane. Like, if you were to go with Rally and Cry and Order's Wrath with this, it would be almost broken than, like I said, these other ones. So this is absolutely insane. So I use Blast Bones, okay, for my first one. This thing is just nasty. I mean, reduces your healing, receive, and damage. I mean, that's just crazy work. Put this, and that together, or Northern Storm is nasty. Now, here's a big one. So you don't have to necessarily have Charm, right? If you don't have it, I would run. Okay, so you got the first healing. I'd run the second one healing, and then run grant you major sorcery for 12 seconds because you're increasing your crit rating. So Charm, though, I would work on getting that. This thing is clutch. When they're charmed, they don't know what the hell's going on. Blast Bones, Beetles, Dizzy Swing. It just becomes very nasty very quickly. Now, you could switch this to Wrecking Blow. I'm just trying to have the off balance with Charm and stuff. You really probably best to run this, honestly, as Wrecking Blow, but I just been keeping this. Reverse Slice, just goated. There's no point of changing this. It doesn't even, there's literally no point. I mean, even Skeleton Mage hits kind of hard. It's kind of interesting how you could work that in, but really, this is goated. And then, I don't got to say enough. I've been running Warden for how long? This is where it's at. Dawnbreaker. This thing is nasty. Or, like I said, you can go Northern Storm. Now, for the back bar is a little different. Not exactly the same. You definitely want to use Resolving. Definitely Polar Wind. Definitely Blue Betty, right? So, Polar Wind, it's going to give you that burst heal. This is going to give you a heal over time with Resolve, resolving minor resolve, so that kind of helps. And then Ice Fortress, you can't go anywhere without this, gives you major protection. And then I just changed my Bird of Prey to Deceptive Predator. This thing is actually goated. Really, really clutch. Really, really good skill. And Spell Wall. So yeah, I got some other builds, but I kept these two for now. And I'm telling you, if you go, so here's the thing. If you have your Blast Bone, right, and your Beetles hit at the same time, right? Almost hit at the same time. So you gotta work on your timing. Cause with Dizzy Swing, so you got that. All right, let's see if I could get them all to land on the same time. Almost. You see what I'm saying? So you got to get that timing down. But when you hit them with this, now obviously I'm not like no parsing professional, but you see how that hit almost at the same time? So we got the first one that went off, and then you want to try to land that second one and a Dizzy if you can. So it looks like the timing. Okay, so we got that one, right? And then maybe now, it might be too soon. I might be able to get another one off before the Beetles. Oh, almost at the same time. So realistically, what you're essentially doing is you're trying to charm them, right? You get this one. You're really waiting for the second one. That blows off. So you know you got about 2 seconds. Now let's see. And then here we go. Right there. You see that? That all went off. So I'm excited to run this build. This thing is goated. And I'm going to link the live stream gameplay into, I should have said that first. I'm going to link the live stream gameplay that I have inside the thing so you could see gameplay for this. That will help you guys out and you'll be able to watch some gameplay. So definitely appreciate the support. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And alrighty, guys, take it easy. Out. Oh, before I go, sorry, the live stream will be in the link. I've already played this build. All right, take it easy, guys. Out.